Joe Styx, Fat Boy Fitness Journey Vlogs. Say you're on a ketogenic diet and you got a sweet tooth. You got some calories left over, but you don't know what to do and you're scared to eat something that's going to knock you out of ketosis. Well, guys, this is what I use, and it's called fat bombs, and they're quite delicious if you like that type of stuff. I'm going to show you exactly what I get. Hey guys, basically we got some dark cocoa. Dark chocolate cocoa there, guys, and there's the macros on that. I do use coconut oil. It is unrefined, cold pressed, because it retains the coconut smell and flavor. And I also use natural creamy peanut butter when I can. I prefer Kerry Gold butter, however, Kroger's does not carry it here, so I am using the Kroger's Private Selection salted French butter. And I also use the Stevia blend. You can use Stevia, whatever artificial sweetener or blend that you want to use. Optional, you can use almonds. If you like almonds, hey, let's face it, because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. You can throw an almond in there as well. I do use these little muffin pans. You can use an ice tray, just whatever you got handy. And I do add the unsweetened coconut flakes for texture. They have really decent macros when you're adding to something like this. And let's see what we got here, guys. As far as fat, 6 grams of fat and 3 grams of carbohydrates, and 1 serving is 10 grams. That 10 grams is a lot of this light stuff because it's very, very light. And right here, guys, we have 3 tablespoons of coconut oil and 3 tablespoons of butter. We will be adding 2 tablespoons of creamy all-natural peanut butter, which we will do right now. I believe 32 grams is a serving, so we want 64 grams. And if nobody sees you lick the spoon, it don't count. All right, guys, so what I do now is I normally stick this in the microwave and I melt it all together and get it into a nice liquid. However, my microwave blew last weekend and I got to get a new one next weekend. So I gotta wait till next weekend. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna stick it in a pot of hot water and let it sit there and melt. And I'll be back shortly. All right, guys, this is how I'm melting this. If you don't have a microwave, you can do the same thing. Basically, just put it in a pot of hot water, and eventually it'll melt down. And I'll have to use this technique again here in a moment after I add the cocoa powder. But just in case you don't have a microwave, guys, this is how you can melt your stuff without burning your stuff. All right, guys, so we got it all melted down into a liquid. Let me show you what I got. Melted all down to a liquid consistency, guys. And the next thing we're gonna do now is I'm gonna say 2 tablespoons of cocoa. You can add however much you want to add to it, guys. But I believe I usually use 2 tablespoons of cocoa because it is the dark chocolate and it's got a very nice, strong taste. And 1 tablespoon is 5 grams, so we want 10 grams total. Or about 10 grams anyway, it doesn't have to be perfect. There's 6 grams, 11 grams, but that's close enough. So we're gonna go ahead and get this here all mixed up, guys, and I will be putting it back in the pot to let it kind of reheat up and blend together better. And once it looks like everything is all mixed in and blended well together, guys, you can start throwing in your stevia. I usually do just about 3 squirts, and then I taste it. And if it doesn't taste right to me, guys, then I'll add another squirt and I'll keep adding until it tastes to the right sweetness to me. And I would suggest you guys do the same thing. Add a few squirts and then go from there. You can use 1 more squirt. Perfect for me, guys. So the mixture is now complete and mixed well together. Now it's time to get everything else ready. Basically, you want to get your pan ready just by spraying some, what I would use is a non-stick spray. Basically, I would use a butter spray to go inside of this. But if you don't have non-stick spray, guys, you can use your coconut oil. Just take it and, put some coconut oil inside of each of these little sections and get it lubed up really well. That way it helps prevent it from sticking to the pan. So I'm gonna get this mixture here together. It is right here and it's still quite hot. I'm gonna get it inside of this here lubed up pan and I'll be right back. Sorry about the presentation. I got a little sloppy here, but anyways, that filled up the entire 12 sections of this here pan. But like I said, guys, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. You can drop an almond in a few of these guys just to give it a little something extra. My kids, they like the almonds, so I'm giving them 6 almond ones. And remember me saying that 10 grams of this is 3 grams of carbs? This is only 3 grams. So there's probably 1 carb in this entire thing right here, guys. And you just take this right here, and you drop it in there, bam! And that's going to give it some texture, guys. So we got 3 grams of coconut and 6 little candies, guys. And this is going to sink down inside of there and give us some texture, because it's already going to taste like coconut because of the coconut oil. And that there is just going to enhance that flavor, guys. So after you get done doing this, just take this pan and stick it in your freezer. Make sure you leave it level. Stick it in your freezer for 1 hour. And then I'll be right back. Halo Top has a pistachio ice cream. It's not really, I'm not sure if it's ice cream or not, but it's pistachio, 240 calories, guys. And right there you see that it has 11 grams of carbs with 3 grams of fiber. So once you take it 3 grams off of there, guys, that's only 8 grams of carbohydrates. If you manage your macros really well, you can add a serving of this into your diet. And I will probably giving you guys a taste test on this weekend. This weekend. All right, guys. So here is the finished product. Let me show you what I got going on. Here we go, guys. These are the coconut ones, and these are the almond ones. As you can see, they come out in like little chocolate cups. They do melt rather quickly if you got them in your hand, so they shouldn't last too long anyway, guys. It only takes 2 bites, 1 to 2 bites, and these things are gone. But basically, you see us, guys, there's 12 of them here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the macros for each one here, and then the macros for the entire lot afterwards, because I'm not gonna add the coconut in here, guys, and I'm not gonna add the almonds in here. I'm just gonna give you the actual base calories and macros. Whatever you add to it later, just make sure that you add them to your calories and your macros afterwards. That way you can get a good, accurate reading. You pretty much know what I've got here. You've seen it all. 3 grams of coconut for six of those. There's basically, what, 1 gram of carbohydrate separated between 6 of these through that. So it's really minute, guys. But this is a really, really great keto snack for you guys who have a sweet tooth. A couple of these is only like, what, 160, 170 calories. So, and it'll cure sweet tooth. And that's all you really need sometimes. But that right there, guys, is the perfect keto sweet tooth killer and a little sweet snack for you to enjoy. Got that hint of peanut butter in there. Definitely got that coconut flavor in there, guys. The butter is added to make it a little bit more creamier on the palate as you're eating it. If you are a vegan, you can leave out the butter and just add extra coconut oil. That would be a great snack for vegans too, who need a little bit extra fat in their diet, and plus want something sweet as well. So basically, just leave the butter out, guys. Add 3 tablespoons of coconut oil in there in place of that 3 tablespoons of butter, and you are good to go. Don't think I don't think about you guys too. But anyways, guys, I'm going to enjoy me a couple of these, and I'm going to get off of here. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have a good one. Keep moving. Finger licking good. And guys, any leftovers of these, you can just store them in a freezer bag and stick them in a freezer and keep them there until you're ready to eat them again.